Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk something about the single phase induction motor. I first explain what its working principle is. A single phase induction motor is not a self-starting motor and it operates on low power factor and reduced efficiency. We can see in our homes when we switch on the single phase induction motor it starts. When we switch on the induction motor in our home, it starts on, but it's not a self-starting motor because the single phase supply is only a pulsating supply. In order to rotate a rotor, we should provide it with a rotating magnetic field. But the single phase supply only provides pulsating DC. Sorry, the single phase supply only provides pulsating signal that will not produce a rotating magnetic field. Okay, and it usually works on a reduced efficiency and low power factor. The single phase induction motor has distributed stator winding and squirrel cage rotor. The stator is provided with three main features, or I can say three main parts. Okay, but the first one is single phase winding or main winding. The second one is a centrifugal switch that cut out a winding called auxiliary winding. The third one is the auxiliary winding. Auxiliary winding is also called starting winding because it provides a rotating magnetic field for the induction motor to start. In these motors, both the main and auxiliary windings are in the circuits at the time of starting, and a centrifugal switch is provided to disconnect the auxiliary winding when the motor attains about 70 or 80% of the synchronous speed when fed from a single phase supply. Stator winding produces a flux which is only alternating. That is one of the reasons and alternates along the space axis only. There are two important methods for analyzing single phase induction motor. The first one is two field or double field revolving theory, and second one is the cross field theory.